can't really control the shot, girlfriends, and I don't really want that. I want to be in a situation where I control my shots. 5 iron again, and I'm going straight down for the pin. Ooh. Well, I've hit it fat. I know exactly where it's gone. It's only ran about 100 yards up. I've hit that very fat. No, I'm not. I haven't quite got the hang of them yet. I've got to be honest. With these irons. I'm not quite used to them. I'll get used to them eventually. It's just they feel a lot lighter. I don't think they are stiff shaft, like I say. I think they're more regular shafts. I think the bloke told a fib. I mean, he mightn't have known. He might have thought they were stiff. I don't know. But to me, they feel they're much lighter than my steel heads, and I'm struggling a little bit to hit the ball with them. But no. We'll keep going and keep using them. This is my second night out. We'll get the hang of it. We will get the hang of it. So, yeah. Very chilly again tonight. And it's going to be, I'm telling you, it's going to be dark in half an hour. I've literally got half an hour to get through a few holes tonight. I can feel it. I can feel the darkness coming on already. I'm going to have to get out earlier and start playing. I mean, it's very difficult in the afternoons because I'm not feeling great, but yeah. Right. Oh, hold on a minute. What's on the second hole? 152, okay. Let's try the 7. Try and get up there with a 7. I mean, this feels a lot heavier actually, the 7. The 5 feels lighter than the 7, which is strange, but we'll give it a go. I mean, that sounded nice, and I've hit it nice. It's got off to the right. It's going to be a bit of a pitch. It's going to be a little bit of a pitch, girlfriends, for 4 on, but that sounded nice. That actually sounded nice. I think the mid irons are actually all right. I think it's the longer irons feel a lot lighter than the mid irons. Now, I don't know if TaylorMade have deliberately done that. Make the set progressively lighter as you go up the clubs, which I don't like. I like my steel heads, which are all a consistent weight. So yeah, but I hit that all right. Slightly off to the right again. I played for the fault, which is me fade off to the left, and it didn't fade. So basically, I've hit the perfect shot there, but I haven't aimed it for the perfect shot. But no, at least we're out again. Testing about, and then I'll have a pretty good idea after tonight whether or not I want to continue with them. But the 2 5 irons there, when they're slipping off to the left, fading, I don't like that. Even that one, when I thought I hit really well, fading off to the left. Not a big fan of that. But I suppose I can adjust to them. I've just got to give it time before I make my final decision. I've got 3 days for them sim irons as well, so yeah, I've got to make a decision pretty quick. Here it is off to the left. It's just hit off the slope, off the bank on the right here, like I thought it would. Just a little pitch onto the green. There I am. Whoop. There we go. We'll get the 60-degree out and plop it on, hopefully. That's good. Kicked off the bank lovely, just as I wanted. Unfortunately, this is my 5th, but coming up. But at the end of the day, I'll take it. I just wanted to use the iron off that hole. Normally I'd use my hybrid, but I decided to use the iron, so yep. Here we go then. I've got this putt for a 5. Yeah. Yep. Of course, this is my shot scope, isn't it? Pin collect 1. I haven't actually got the shot scope stuff on these new irons, so it's not going to come up as me played any shots with any irons. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Right, par 3. Again, we've just got the yellows to go off. It'll be my 7 iron again, probably. And we'll see how we do. We'll see how we do with the 7. Bum, 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 bum. Not much to say what I've done today, golf friends. Not much to say. Haven't been well enough to do much, to be honest. It's getting to the point where it's difficult to work and stuff, so there's not much really to report that way. Yeah, been to Hartlepool for a sandwich and stuff, watching the Grand Slam of darts and a little bit of it. I'm finding it hard to concentrate on it at the minute, just the way things are. So yeah, I'm just happy I'm out playing golf, to be honest. That's the way it's got to be at the minute. Got my nerve conduction test bloody knocked back yesterday. That wasn't great. The guy had an emergency call, so he had to go to that instead. But I've got them on Friday now, so hopefully that'll rule something out. But yeah, it's getting hard now. It's getting very hard. I will get that Remembrance Day Sunday one done. I will get it done, golf friends, when I'm right. That I will promise you. But right now, the thought of 18 holes, can't do it. Just really cannot do it. Right, 7 iron. Here we go. It's alright if it comes round a little bit. Might be right side of the green, might be a pitch. Again, I'm staying well clear of that left side. I don't know why I stay well clear of the left side most of the time, but I tend to go off to the right. But should be alright. I'd like to think that's near the front of the green. Oh, see again, this one's got its disadvantages. This what do you call it, bracket, because it goes side to side and I can't really get a straight view. But it's not as bulky as the other one, so it's alright, it's okay. Right, so hopefully I'm at the front of the green or somewhere near the green. I hope I've given enough to get it past that front bunker. Oh, it's to the right side of the green, so hopefully it's somewhere near there. I don't think it's anywhere threatening the flag. I think it's going to be way right side of the green if it's going to be anywhere. But we'll see where we get there. As I say, just glad to be out. And I will get that Remembrance Day Sunday one done when I feel like I can get through 9 or 18 holes. I will do it. Right now, I don't think I could concentrate long enough for it. Right, let's have a look. Here's the green. Yeah, I'm up on the right bank here, just off the green on the right bank. So the distances are basically, a 7 iron is like the Callaway, well, in between the 7 and the 8. That's the difference in yardages. We're talking about an extra 5 to 8 yards with the Callaways. The 7 iron there has gone 158 yards the hole. It's gone there again about 150 yards. So we 7 irons now is about 150 yards with these clubs. So it's more realistic than 160 yards, 165 yards I was getting with the Callaway, because of the difference in the loft, to be honest. Right, I'm just going to put this, see if we can get somewhere near. Steady the ship, steady the ship. Oh, it's alright, it's a little bit further past than I would have liked, but at least it wasn't short. As the great Gary Player said, if you leave 100% of your putts short, you're going to miss 100% of your putts. So it's better to go past the hole than it is to be short. Unfortunately, I've got about 5 foot past, but never mind, we can still get this for par. Here we go. Yep. That's great, it's a par. Now this is what I've been looking forward to. My first ever shot with the new driver there. Great big epic Big Bertha driver head. It is a little bit used, to be honest. It is a little bit more damage than I would have liked, but I just want to try it out and see. It doesn't affect the performance. But if this one's any good and I see a newer face, I can sell that one and replace it with the newer Great Big Bertha. The Epic Flash, the actual main driver, the club head on it, the head was too big, but the Great Big Bertha is designed like my older model, just it's green, the club head's green and it's more modern. So I thought, right, I'm going to give this a go and see how we get on, and I'm going to try and bomb one down. If I lose this ball, so what? I'm going to go for it. I want to see what it's like. Remember, this is my first ever hit, so it could go anywhere, to be honest. But it's the Great Big Bertha 2017 model rather than the 2014 model. The same sort of system, weighted system, where you can fade it and draw it. It's the same sort of that sort of weighted system. So yeah, we'll see how we get on here. I'm going up with the tee box so I can carry that bunker on the right. Be okay. Remember, this is my first shot, so don't expect a high bomb or anything. I'm just going to down there the best I can. Here we go then. I have right as well, haven't I? Yeah, +2. Okay, this is on 0.5. Okay, so here we go. Okay, it's got that left button and the sound off good, like off 2014 model, but I'll take that. I can find that. I'm pretty sure I will. Right. And that's perfect. It should be perfect. That's right down the middle. I go straight down. I didn't know if it faded or drawed or whatever, but I saw it go straight down the middle initially. I'll take that. Two decent drives to start off with. Yeah, pretty happy with that. Yeah, we'll see where they've gone. Like I say, it's just the face that I've changed. I've changed nothing else. The shaft's the same. It's just the face. It's a 2007 Epic Flash model now, not the Big Bertha Alpha 2014. Both Big Berthas, both the same weight system. Just this one's got the jailbreak technology, 3 more years of technology in it. And I just want to see the difference. I think the Epic driver, not the Great Big Bertha version, but I think the Epic Flash one is what Liam Harrison uses, and Liam seemed to like the Epic Flash, but his is more, you haven't got the weighted system where you can make adjustability to help you fade or your draw. He just had the weighted system where it gives you more, if you want to hit a lower spin or higher spin. With me, it's more adjustability. I'm not bothered about spin. I'm not bothered about spin ratios or out like that. All I'm interested in is, can I hit it straight, can I hit it long, and can I hit high bombs with it? The spin ratio to me means out. I know less spin off the driver face means you're hitting it further, but what tends to happen with those sort of drivers is the flight of the ball goes lower if you get less spin. And really I'm wanting more height to clear all the rubbish from my high bombs. So really the Epic Flash driver or the Sub-Zero is not really the driver for me. The one I want is, can I hit high bombs and can I clear the rubbish, and with the Big Bertha, can I adjust it so I can hit it straight? Yes I can, and that's the one I plucked for. So there we go. Right, I'm looking for 2 balls here. And I'm not seeing either, to be honest. Okay, so far now. Oh, here's one up on the hill. Now I'm presuming this is the first ball. I'm going to presume this is the first ball because it did go slightly left. I can't see where the other ball's gone, to be honest. Don't see where the other one is. I'm sure it's somewhere there. Right, what do we got? Well, that was 130. Okay, go with a pitching wedge. Let's see where we end up. Yeah, this has got to be the first one. I cannot believe it'll be the second one. The second one was more to the middle. Okay, here we go. That's going right at it. That is a nice pitching wedge. It's just whether or not I'm on the green. I like that. I enjoyed that shot. That was good with a little draw on it. That was good. That was good, John. Very nice. Right, okay. Let's see where the other yellow ball is. If not, I'll just have to bloody drop it. But I'm pretty sure it went pretty much straight. It went pretty much straight down here. I'm just not seeing it. Couldn't have possibly got caught in this bunker, could it? I thought that was pretty much straight, my other one. Well, have a look in the bunker. I don't think it is in the bunker. Way back here. Nah, it's not. It's not. Right. Well, it's getting dark and stuff, and I don't want to be messing about looking for the ball. Luckily, it's just one of the cheap Volvic ones. It's not one of the expensive Vivid balls. But it does tend to happen, this. No, I'm not seeing it. I am not seeing the ball. And I thought that was all right. Deary me. Oh dear. The ball that I thought was the better hit has turned out to be a lost ball. Well, I never. Well, hold on, what's it? No, that's not it. Nah, it's gone, golf friends. It's gone. I cannot believe that. Oh, hold on. No, it's not. No, it's not. I think this is it down here. Is it? No, it's not. It's not. I thought it was. It's a goner. I mean, in this light and stuff, never mind. It's probably got under one of these leaves again, and it's knackered. Once it's under one of the leaves, you're knackered. It's a lost ball. Never mind. I thought I hit that straight as a die. I really did. But this one, my first one, never mind. I've played that one. I've played the first one, and wow, putting for birdie. Wow. Well, that shows you what I am capable of doing with them two. A nice pitching wedge, a brilliant drive, and look where I'm at. Look where I'm at, golf friends. That's what I've got left. Brilliant. I think I'll just tap it in and move on. Oh, for heaven's sake. That's just like a concentration here. There we go. Technically it's a birdie, but it's not. I just didn't concentrate on the putt. But there we go. Because it's getting dark and everything. I just don't believe how easy it is to lose balls out here when it's in the winter and you've got all these leaves and stuff. That's what's probably happened. And to be perfectly honest, it might have drawn and it might have ended up with all those leaves over there. It might have ended up with those leaves over there. And normally, technically, off the yellows, I would use a hybrid, but I wanted to try the driver out to see how good it was. So it's my fault, really. Hold on, let's get my spare ball. What's that? That's one of the light up balls. I don't want one of them. This will have to do one of the green Strixons. I don't like the green Strixons, so it's okay if I lose one of them. I'm not bothered about them. We'll go on to the next hole. And I shouldn't do this, but I am. I'm going off the championship tees. That isn't marked. Don't tell anybody. But I want to try this driver out again. So I'm going to go back off here. That's unmarked. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody, because I will get told off. I won't. I'm not damaging the grass, so it's okay. Right. Just going to pop it here, golf friends. Be naughty. I want to see what this driver's like. Don't know where that's gone. Couldn't tell you. It was a hell of a wally, but I couldn't tell you where it's gone. I couldn't tell you what it's done. But I tell you what, it feels nice and powerful off the face. My God, does it feel nice and powerful off the... And it feels like I've got something, when I do hit it, it feels like I've got something behind the ball. It's a very, very noise reducing sound, the jailbreak technology. It's a very, very reducing sound, very much like the irons. The irons are very soft, that driver sounds very soft. But at least with this, unlike the XR Speed driver, I feel as if I've got something behind the ball. I feel as if when I'm connecting, there's something there. That XR Speed, I felt like I was hitting it with a piece of plastic and it was just floppy and it was going to go nowhere. With this, I feel I've got something solid behind the ball that's going to project it to where I want it to go. And it probably doesn't make a big difference in distance, it's just the way the clubs are. But I like to have a driver where I hit the ball, and if I hit it well, it sounds like I've hit it well and it's going to go the distance. Whereas that XR Speed, it's just so light and flimsy, I didn't know where the hell it was going to go. I didn't know if I had a good shot, a bad shot when I connected. I didn't know a damn thing. But with this, I feel like I've got something solid behind the ball, which is good. It's just a question of where the hell's the ball at. Because that was quite a good strike, I just didn't know where it went. Wind's always in your face in this hole, especially in the winter. I might do this one, the next one, the 8th, and then go in, because it's getting dark already. But yeah, not seeing the ball anywhere, to be honest. But I did think I connected well with it. It's nowhere to be seen on the fairway, as of yet. Nah, not seeing it anywhere. Oh, no, that's not it. It certainly was a good sound. That's the main thing. It sounded a good solid sound. Right, I'm not seeing it anywhere. I'm getting to the point where I should be able to see the ball. I'll go over to the left. Oh yeah, here it is in the bunker. Yeah, I must have faded it a little bit. I've got it on a slight fade bias to start off with as well. So maybe I need to just adjust that a little bit. When I get in the house, I'll adjust it and see. Right, well that says 122. Doesn't matter, it's still going to be a pitching wedge no matter what it is. $113. Okay, I'm gonna have to stop this at a penny. So here we go. Tough shot, but I can do it. A little bit of a fade, it's coming round. Don't know where it's gone. I think I've hit it too well. I think it's gone through the green. Might hit the back. But it was a lovely sounding wedge shot. But again, just a little bit too much fade for my liking on that. The other one was a slight draw. I mean, I could see where Rick Shields is coming from for the better player. If you're able to know between your fade and your draw what you're doing. Unfortunately, I'm only good at controlling draws. My fades, I'm not the best at. And to be perfectly honest, when I've hit a shot like that, I was trying to hit that one straight, and it's ended up going with a slight fade on it. So I'm not good enough to say, right, I'm going to deliberately hit a draw, I'm going to deliberately hit a fade. Although I can do draws, I can do my stinger draws, I can try and fade stuff around and stuff, but I've got no control over them. Unlike the better single finger handicappers, they've got control, I haven't got control. I just try to keep everything as straight as I can, and that's why the Steelheads were so good, because they were the straightest club you could get. But no, we'll see. This isn't it on the front of the green, is it? It is, lad. Is it? It can't be. Is it? It is. Wow. Wow, the control there. Look at that, I thought I was going to be over the green. Oh well, that's good. Putting for birdie. Believe it or not, left to right. Here we go. Nah, I've not given enough. Not giving enough, golf friends. And it is getting dark now, so time is pressing. We'll just pop that there. It's not worth coming out really for just half an hour, is it? Never mind. Should have been a par really, but the driver's all right. That's the main thing. The driver's all right. I've hit a very, very good pitching wedge shot there out the bunker with that PSI iron. I'm happy with that. Okay, back to the driver again. I think I'll do this hole, and I might have to skip the 7th and do the 8th. I would love to think I could do all 3, but the light's pressing now. The light's pressing. But no. At least I'm out. At least I'm playing. At least I'm having fun. Oh, here we are. It's back to where it was. The yellow box. That's all right. Okay. Okie dokie. Picking up pokey. Let's try and get this one down there, John. Yeah, like I say, if I'm gonna have to get up early. Well, get up early. No, I don't have to get up early, as in 6 o'clock. What I mean is, I have to get out the house early. If I have to play golf now, I've got sort of mid-afternoon now to get out and play, and it's a struggle because mid-afternoon quite often I'm not at my best. Mornings and lunch times are at my worst. Well, it's no surprise when I'm at the toilet all the time in the morning, but that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is, unfortunately. So really by 3-4 o'clock, that's what I feel like me sort of okay and get out. Right, here we go. going to see this again, but I know roughly where I'm hitting it. Yeah, good shot. Although the bunker is there, it might have carried, because I'm going off this tee, I think it's going to carry to where the bunker is. I think that's in the left bunker. I've got too far left. I've forgotten I'm off the yellow tees. I can attack that right bunker now. I can try and clear that right side bunker and it'll end up on the fairway. I forgot, and I've ended up pushing it left where I would do on the white tees. On the white tees, that's a perfect drive. On the white tees, that's perfect. But off the yellows, it's not so perfect. I'm actually back to my old fade. I actually started fading a little bit, so I'm back to the old fade with this driver. Maybe because I've got it on a slight fade setting. I'll put it on neutral when I get back in the house. But this one, like my Alpha driver, I had it on a slight fade, and I was more than anything with my drives drawn it a little bit. But with this one, I'm tending to fade it a little bit. But that's not an issue. I can control a little fade like that. It's not an issue as long as I know I'm doing it. It's not an issue. And again, I feel like when I'm hitting that, there's something solid behind the ball. Not a great booming sound that some people like to have, like the XR Speed was. Not a great big booming sound, but it certainly sounds nice off the face, as if I've made a connection with something, whereas that XR Speed was so flimsy and weak, and I didn't think I was going to hit the ball 150 yards with it, never mind 250 plus. But with this, I feel like I've got something behind the ball with the Epic Big Bertha. There's definitely something good about that driver. Just got to keep working at it until I control that slight fade, maybe get it a bit straighter, and then I'll be in business. I'll be in business with it. But with the irons, I'm still undecided yet. I would still like to think I can control them a little bit better. Right. Not seeing any balls yet. I think it's in the bunker. I think I've hit it well enough to carry it all the way to the bunker, and I think that's where it's going to be. We'll have a look. I can see off the white's perfect drive, but up here it is. No, it's not. It's just about 5 yards away from the bunker. But like I say, off the white tees, that's the perfect drive. Off the yellows, not so much. With the yellows, you can attack and go over that right bunker and try and get yourself in the middle of the fairway down here. But yeah. .133 pitching wedge, I think. A little bit left and it'll come round for you. I haven't seen it. I've got to be honest, golf friends, I haven't seen it, but I think it's gone right. I think it's gone right side. And I think it might be either bunker or pitch over the bunker. Wasn't too convinced with that. Didn't see it go up in the air, didn't see anything. Yeah, so we'll see where it's at, but I wasn't too convinced. I mean, again, off in the that last hole there, not that hole, but the previous before the last hole, the fourth. I was impressed with the pitching wedge I hit. I was impressed with it out the sand there, but again, I wasn't too impressed there. I think I hit it slightly off the heel as well. But we'll see where it's at. It's not going to be a lost ball. Can it be a lost ball? I didn't hit it that bad, but it might well be in the bunker. We'll see when we get down there. I really didn't particularly like the sound of it. That I didn't see it either. We'll have a look when we get down there. As of yet, I'm not seeing the ball. It's not on the green. So it's probably somewhere down here. No sign of it yet. No sign of it in the bunker either. Ah, here it is, yeah. It's hit off the bank of the side of the bunker, and it's going to be a pitch onto the green like I thought it would be. Okay. Right. There's the 60th, there it is. Another Phil Mickelson wonder shot. Here we go. It's going to be tough because it's quite thick rough and I might mess this up actually, but we'll give it a go. Oh, I knew it. It was too thick. It was too thick, John. I said it myself. I said the rough's too thick, don't try it, and I did it, but never mind. Here I am, right on the edge. Hey, I've spoilt that hole. I had a good drive and I've spoilt that hole because that's 4 I've had. But as I say, it's just trying it out. No, it was very wet and very thick there, the rough. I shouldn't have attempted that shot. Rather silly of me, to be honest, golf friends, rather silly, but anyway, you mightn't see the ball, but you'll see the flag from here. Rather silly, but we tried. Oh. Hey, dearie me. That's 5. Was that 5? I'm not sure. But I've messed this hole up. Wish. Let's have a think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a 7. Horrible 7. I messed that hole up, but never mind. Like I say, I'm rushing through it. I want to get. See if we can get through the par 3 and see if we can get through the 8. That's what I would like to do. Just get through these next 2 holes. Test the irons out, test my driver out again, and then go in. Right. 7. Ah, it's a shame I've lost another ball. I mean, I didn't understand that other one because that drive was pretty good, but must have been. Right, here we go. That's got to be right side of the green. Yeah, it should be all right. Nice little controlled fade. I like that. I do like that 7-iron. How it sounds. It was a nice, lovely little controlled fade. It's going to be on the right side of the green, folks. I should be all right. But again, with the Callaway steelheads, normally with the 7-iron, I didn't normally fade it. You know, it normally went pretty straight. But it's a game improvement iron, and it's supposed to be designed for players sort of 7, 8 to 15 handicaps like myself, play improvement irons. But I've got to be honest, the cavity back, which is supposed to be for beginners, sort of high handicappers, I've loved them all the way through my life, and I don't know why. I think the only reason why I plucked for these ones was because Rick Shields said they're one of the best irons he's ever hit. He said in 2015 these are the best irons I've ever hit. So he got me at it, didn't he? That Rick Shields, by God, he gets you at it. There's a reason why he's got 1 million subscribers, John. He gets you at it. He got me at it. He made me buy the bloody set. But I'm not feeling what he's feeling in terms of the easiest irons I've ever hit, but when I do hit them full on, they do sound nice. They do sound nice. Just short of the green here. Little pitch on and a putt. I might use the pitching wedge just to see what it's like with the pitching wedge, and hopefully putt for par. That's fine, just as I wanted. Right, got that for par then. Oh, sorry, obviously you can still hear me with the wireless mic, I forgot. Right, just a little tap in there, nothing too hard about this. Probably the last hole, because it is getting very dark now. But no, we'll take a par, that's fine. Compared to that last hole, we will take it. Right. Yeah, I've removed that Druid's towel, it just got in the way. I think when I'm all can have a proper round and sort it all out and everything, it's alright as a towel. Because I can put it over my umbrella thing and it's not getting in the way, but when you rush out, it's not the greatest towel to have, putting it over your clubs and everything. But I could see why some people like them, because they are right at the top of your bag and it's handy just to use. But just for now, I think I'll ease off until I can take my time and put it in the right place. Here we go, I'm going to take the driver out again, because when I'm this far up, generally off the ladies' tee. It's not the ladies' tee in the winter, it's the men's, but you know what I mean. Generally I would just take a hybrid, but in this situation I'm going to take the driver because I just want to try it out. Right, get it down that bank, John. That's all you've got to do. Get it down the bank. There we go. A lot of people are using short tees here. So they're thinking along the same lines, a hybrid, but I want to use the driver to see what it's like. Here we go. Wow, that sounded beautiful. That should be straight down the centre. A little bit of a fade on it again, but yeah, very happy with that. Absolutely delighted with that. Couldn't have hit it better, to be honest. I do like this club head. I do think I'm going to adapt to this. I do think I'm going to adapt to this Great Big Bertha. I think it's going to end up being one of my best mates, although it doesn't sound a big powerful bang off the club face, big powerful whack. It does the job all right. It gets it down there. It sounds good, it sounds nice. 12.5 degrees is my loft. Maybe I could even try 11.5. Of course, the more you put the loft down, the more you're promoting the fade, but I think I can adjust to this. I've adjusted very, very quick. I mean, even my first drive, it wasn't like I totally messed it up. I've adjusted very, very quickly to it, unlike the irons, and that's a good sign when you can adjust to a club like that. Oof, all of a sudden, that is a bloody good sign, golf friends. Very good sign. Right, okay. There's the moon out now. I don't like these dark nights. I really don't like it. It's down, depressing. You're sitting in the house with the lamps on. It's not good. It isn't good golf, friends, but hey, what can you do? What can you do? Right, where's the ball at? I hit it very well, so I'm expecting it all the way down this bank, possibly on the left side. Although it is winter, it might have held up. Right, so far not seeing it. It was a very good hit. I enjoyed the hit, I really liked the strike. It's just whether or not I faded it more than I thought, or right, I'm not seeing it. Not seeing it anywhere. Oh, there it is, there it is. I see it now, it's okay. It's on the fairway, it's actually on the fairway, which is great. Very, very good, John, well done. Okay, bottom of the bank, I need to carry it. I would guess I'm going to be about 100 yards. See when I get there. In fact, it's less than that. $72 yards. Go with a 58. Make sure I carry it. It's got to be a hard 58. Oh, I picked it a bit. Might be in the bunker, you know that. I've thicked it too much. It might be in the bunker. I mean, look at the turf I've took off there. Thicked it way too much. Because the grass is soft and it's winter, it's not summer conditions. I'm playing shots as if it's summer conditions and it's not. That's probably in the bunker. Probably in the bunker, I've chunked it. Which is a shame, I'm generally a decent wedge player, but never mind. As long as I know that driver, I've hit that driver well. I'm hitting it the same sort of distance as the Alpha driver. I would have to do my GPS with both drivers to test it out, or go to a TrackMan or something like that to test it out to see exactly the distance I'm getting, the difference. But I feel like I can work with this Epic. Right, oh no, I'm not. I've actually hit that all right. I'm on the green. Wow, yeah, putting for birdie. Brilliant. Well done, John. So maybe it just didn't sound nice off the, maybe it's just the way I hit a big clunk of turf. I thought I didn't hit it well, but obviously not. I've hit that perfect. Right, okay, putting for birdie. I wish I was playing with Paul now at Newbig, because I see a big difference in my game from when I was at Newbig, and he would get a big shock. Ah, pushed it right. Never mind, it's a par. And obviously I still have the odd daft hole, but the consistency now, going par plus ones, par plus ones, par plus ones. I'm still capable of shooting 90 yard, don't get us wrong, and I've done it a few times, obviously, as you've seen, but like that hole there with a 7, it shouldn't have been a 7. But my consistency now, once I get used to my clubs and everything, especially off the LTs, I think I'm doing all right now, technically. I mean, that 95 I shot for the Halloween special, the conditions weren't as steady as this. They were very windy and blowy and gusty. It's quite calm tonight, which has helped me a little bit. Right, I'll do the 9th, go on then. It'll be pitch black, but I'll do the 9th. The consistency of my game now, compared to Newbig, and at Newbig, I can't remember ever doing holes at Newbig and going 4 or 5 pars back to back to back to back to back like I can do now. I just don't remember it. I remember getting the odd pause, but I don't remember doing it consistently over hole by hole by hole, and then I'll have a bad hole and then it wrecks the whole scorecard. But no, at Newbiggin, anything under 90 I was happy. I think now if I played Newbiggin and got used to it again, 85 and under now I'd be looking at every time. Oh, of course the tee box here is right at the front, isn't it? Yeah, it's right at the front of the tee box. Yeah, here it is. So I'll get the driver out again and bomb it. Bomb-a-roo it. Right, here we go. Sorry if golfers, I'm not great today, I'm a little bit down, and so you can probably tell I haven't got the energy and stuff. I'm not feeling great, I've got pain and stuff and very tired now, but at least I've got out, and at least I've played a bit golf. That's the main thing. Right, here we go. Driver out again. See what it's like. I mean, I could go for the iron, but nah, I want to see what this driver's like. Got a bit right, I think. Yeah, I think it's got right. It might be lost actually, that. I've hit it a little bit right. I've hit it well. I've hit it really well. It just went right. Yeah, it just went right, golf friends. Again, I don't know why. It's one of these holes where I like to push it to the right where all the danger is. I don't know why. I don't know why I've done it again. I keep doing it. Might find it. If not, I'll just have to drop restriction. But it's a tight hole this from this range all the way up. It's a tight hole. The ninth, the first and the ninth are actually two very tight holes, very difficult tight holes. So yeah, you've got to be on the ball with these two holes, the first and the ninth, in terms of being straight. Otherwise, you're in deep bother. I think mine's gone over this right bunker here. It went straight enough, unless I faded it round, that might be lost. But in this dark now. But we'll see, we'll see. There's no hard and fast rules here. Oh, lad. This is horrible. It feels like it's 10 o'clock at night and it's not. It really sort of gets me down these dark nights with everything else that's going on with us. It really does. I mean, it used to be all right with my partner because we would go to the Metro and she would do a bit shopping. I would just have a look about. I would go into the arcade there and then meet up and have something to eat. So it wasn't too bad because by the time you came out and everything, it was sort of 9:30, 10 o'clock. I used to get back into the house. I used to love that. And then just go to bed. And it was something to look forward to on a Thursday night that we did. It was like a little ritual every Thursday just to break the week up. Late night shopping. And we really enjoyed it. Right, it's almost pitch black now. I don't see any sort of ball in the vicinity. Oh, hold on, what's that? Is that a ball? I don't think it is. Nah, I wasn't gonna. Oh, what's this? Oh, that is the ball. I think that is the ball. It's in the bunker. I thought I carried the bunker. Is it? No, can it be? Hold on, golf friends. I don't think that is the ball. I don't think that. I think I'm seeing things. Hold on a minute. Nah, it's a leaf. I thought so. I thought it was going to be a leaf. I said to myself, that can't possibly be the ball. Although, this is the direction it was heading. And I think it's lost. I think it's lost. Like I thought it's lost because I've hit it so well. Like technically, like I've been saying to you golf friends, normally, what's this? Normally I'd, no, it's just a leaf. Well, I think I'm past the point now where the ball would have gone. I think I'm just going to have to drop one. Unless that's the ball there, which I don't think it is. No. No, I think I'm going to have to drop one, golf friends. That's another ball away. Never mind. I knew going over that right bunker, I said nah, because it kicks off on the right slope. I'll just drop one down here. It kicks off on the slope on the right, you see, and it just goes down into this rubbish. And once you're in this rubbish, you've basically had it. And it's almost pitch black now, so we're just going to have to do it like this. 117. I'll take a pitching wedge just to use the pitching wedge, see what it's like. But no, generally if it hits off, if you go off to the right here, you kick off this bank, you're into the rubbish in the trees and you're knackered. Like I say, generally I would use a hybrid number. I wanted to try the driver out, so and that sounded nice. And I heard a little bit of a thump, so I think it might be somewhere near the green. That was okay. The pitching wedge is all right. Sounded all right. So no, it would be somewhere in these trees if I'm going to find it. And I can't be bothered. It's too dark now. It's too dark to find it. It's just a casualty and we'll move on. It's one of those VO mat balls, so I'm not particularly bothered. Nah, I'm not that bothered. But I'm just happy to get out and playing holes. Yeah, I miss going to the metro and stuff and everything, man, when I was well. If I was well now, I would go. I know it's a crowded place and I shouldn't be doing it with COVID, but I would just bloody do it. And I've got to go on the 25th. I'm going on this new bloody steroid and everything, and man, it's a bugger. It's a bugger, girlfriends, it really is. And I don't know what the hell is going to happen with these infusions. I don't know how I'm going to react. I don't know how my body's going to react to it. Hey, lad. It's not ideal, put it that way. Right, where's the ball at? Where the hell is the ball at? Don't think it's in the bunker. No, it's not in the bunker. What's this? It's not a ball. I mean, I hit it well. I'm just scatting around the green here to is that it? No, that's not it. Oh, I've overhit it. I've hit it too well. Here it is, right at the back. Okay. I'll deal with it. It's okay, not an issue. 60 degree. Yeah, I would do anything now to go back to the metro and do that, but just not well enough. I really am just not well enough. It's literally permanent now, this chronic symptoms. But we'll get there. We will get there. Oh. Well, that's just the tiredness, golf friends. I'm buggered. Here we go again. Okay. So I've had 4. I'm not that bothered, to be honest. I'm just happy I've got out and used the irons. Right. Let's go up. And then let's get home. I've really got to start pushing with these doctors now, man. I've really got to start doing it because it's getting too much. I mean, this one's got on now for 26 days. The longer it goes on, the worse it gets, the chronic pain and stuff. And It's just not good enough, girlfriends. It's not good enough. I've got to do something about this. Life's worth living, you know. Ah, straight as a bloody die, didn't come in an inch. Well, I think that's a 6 to finish off with. Yeah, life's worth living, and at the minute, if you don't have your health and you're in chronic symptoms all the time, it's not. I can't do a damn thing. I'm surviving day to day to day now. I really, really am. I'm surviving day to day to day. I can't see my partner. I can't do a damn. I mean, I can't even bloody drive. It really is hard. And you know, I get it with people. I've said it before. With people with chronic symptoms, I don't get people who have got all the things in the world to look forward to in their lives, and they're depressed and they've got the health and they're down and depressed. I don't quite get them people. But those of you who are in chronic pain, those of you who can't drive, those of you who can't do what you want to do, those of you who are fighting through every single day like I am, I get yous now, I really do. And it doesn't matter how tough you are. I've got to be honest with you, I'm up there now. I'm like marshmallows. I used to be the toughest bloke in the world, but what this has done to me, it's taken something away that I loved in my life. Me cricket, me driving, me partner. I don't see her as often. I hardly see her now. And our little dog, Coco. God, I love Coco as well. I love them both to bits, and I really miss them. I really do. I really, really miss them. I haven't seen her for like a month, and because she doesn't want to see, it's because she can't really see me in pain. She's not as tough as some people, and I've said as well, I says, look, the only way to get through this is by isolating now and by going out playing golf by myself and stuff, because I'm always in bloody pain and stuff, and the only sort of pleasure I get is going out playing golf and seeing you, and God, it's tough. It's tough, girlfriends, it really is. It really is tough. But we'll keep going, we'll keep fighting, and we will hit on something eventually. We will hit on something eventually. I mean, like I say, it's almost as if with me, a lot of it, the pain and everything, and the coldness and the throbbing, and I don't like guiding these experts, but I keep saying to them there's something not quite right with my circulation. And I think that's the area they're looking at. I mean, I've been seeing epilepsy guys and colitis guys for years and years and years, and I kept my gob shut and I just let them let me go on like I was going on. And I always thought deep down there was something wrong with my circulation, something like that, and I said to them, well, I went up the wrong route. I didn't really, but I did. I went up the wrong route of medications, and I said, could this not be medication that's doing my circulation and being on this drug all these years? I mean, it was getting to the point where I was on that Tegretol for 20 years, this mind drug, and I've got to be honest, I don't mind saying this to the whole world. It was so bad for 20 years. Coming off it, I was hallucinating, I had bad thoughts, there was all sorts going on. I came off it, and for a little while I felt a little bit better off it, and things were starting to improve a little bit, but these things were still going on. Although they were longer, the time in between the attacks and stuff were longer, the same stuff was happening. It was getting worse, worse, worse. And I must admit, I made a big mistake. Well, I said it before, when I came off that pen taser, I made a massive mistake. I made a massive mistake coming off that. Obviously me and my colitis specialist said, look, whatever the hell's going on here, this isn't colitis. Your colitis is okay, it's fine, levels 107. even though nothing's changed. That's the stupid thing is, apart from the inflammatory levels in my GI tract, the actual symptoms haven't changed. I'm still going 3 or 4 times in the morning, a couple of times in the afternoon, but it's not terrible, and that's not the main problem. But yet the inflammation levels, if it was colitis, they were saying I'd be in hospital, I'd be losing blood, I'd be anemic, and it's not like that. It really, and that's why I'm thinking going on this other steroid, even though it's what that Dr. Spade guy advised. I just don't think, I think I'm taking a backward step. I've got to be honest with this, with medication. I think I'm taking a backward step. I don't think we're getting to the cause of the problem. I think he's just looking at colitis, and I don't think we're getting to the root of the problem here. I think there's 2 things. First of all, these attacks, stroke-like and everything, they are, to me, something to do with vascular related stuff. They're not strokes, but the stroke-like episodes, and it's part of the Sturge-Weber thing and everything like that. We know all that. We're not going to kid ourselves, that's vascular. And there's nothing really that if it was just Sturge-Weber we can do about it. But it's not just Sturge-Weber, because people with Sturge-Weber's guts don't swell up every 2 to 4 weeks and then they have the attacks. People with Sturge-Weber just have the attacks when they have a flu bug or something like that, that irritates them. And that happened when I was a kid. It happened, you know, fair enough. But when I was put on all these drugs over the years, my gut started to swell in my early 20s. And this is before these attacks got really bad. My stomach was starting to swell up and swell up and swell up. Every sort of 2 to 3 months I was having attacks, then it was 2 months, then every month, then it got to the point where it was every 2 weeks, and my gut was swelling up more often. Now, there's that element where I swell up, swell up, swell up, swell up, my stomach's quite swollen up now, and the attacks happen. Then I'm fine again, but I have all this irritation stuff for a week, and then I'm back to the pain again. Now, that to me is not Sturge-Weber related. To me, that is gut related. There's something going on in my gut, the top half of my gut. It could be it's a blockage, it could be it's slow bleeding, it could be an ulcer, we don't know. I don't know, I'm not an expert, but one thing that Dr. Spate said and Dr. Hudson before him, they've all said, we don't think this is colitis based. Okay, so it's not colitis based. So why the hell am I going back onto a colitis steroid? It's as if they're not listening. I don't know. It's as if they're not listening. And there's something just not quite right. I mean, a few times Dr. Hudson mentioned to me before he retired, John, I think you might need a camera test or at least have a scan on the upper part, GI tract, because I think there's something going on there. Nothing's ever become of it. Dr. Spate goes, might be a good idea to have a camera test or possibly an upper GI tract scan on our telephone conversation. Nothing's become of it. He's just put me on a colitis medication. I just don't think these experts are listening to me. I mean, they are listening, they're not doing the appropriate things. I mean, he's got to put us on a steroid now that's going into my vein. It's more powerful than the Presidolone, mind, and I am dreading how I'm going to react to this. Because if I end up severely ill with this, I'm never going to forgive him. I've got enough going on now without having even more complications put into the mix. I mean, this is all worry. It's all because I hate medication. I despise medication. I've tried all my life to get off medication, but what option do I have? I've got to follow the advice. I just think we're looking in the wrong areas. Anyway, I'll get back into the house, tell you my thoughts about the irons and the driver, and see you from there. Bye for now. Bye. Oh God, friends, it's just John again. I'm back in the house now. Sorry, my man's just not on it at the minute. Brain fog and pain in my hands and my eyes and stuff like that. Oh, I'm just not with it. But yeah, the driver I think was good. I think that driver is going to suit me very well. I hit it pretty well. The funny thing is, it didn't sound anything like that XR speed where it was a big boom and sound, big whack sound. And not so much like the Alpha Big Bertha 2014. That made a little bit of a noise. But with this, the good thing about with the Great Big Bertha 2017 Epic driver was I felt like I had something behind the ball when I hit it. And I didn't feel that with the XR speed. The XR speed, I felt I couldn't hit the drive at 150 yards. It felt so light and flimsy. Whereas this, I really felt like I had something really behind the ball, and I think I'll adapt very well to that driver head. I've obviously got my stiff shaft still on it. I've got the lighter shaft. Believe it or not, it was 45 grams, and I can't swing 45 grams. It's like a matchstick to me. But no, I think I've adapted very well to that driver, and I think that'll be all right. I think I'll have to put it onto neutral, have a go at neutral, so the fade isn't as fadey. We'll give that a go. It might just be that needs to change because I am slightly fading it more than I did with the Alpha driver. The Alpha driver was more a draw driver, if anything, a slight draw. So in terms of the irons, I'm still not sure with the PSIs. I mean, the lower irons, the 7 iron, 8 iron, 9 iron, pitch and wedge. In fact, I didn't use a 9 iron tonight, but the 7, 8 and the pitch and wedges seem all right. I think it's the top half, the 6 iron, the 5 iron, where it progressively gets lighter as you go up the set. So as you get to the 5 iron, it's a lot lighter than the pitch and wedge. Now, with the Callaway Steelheads, it wasn't like that. The Callaway Steelheads was evenly weighted all the way throughout. It's also a lighter shaft, and I still don't feel with the higher irons, the 5 and 6 iron, I've got the control like I do with the Steelheads. I think the lower irons I'll manage fine, but the 5 and 6 irons, I think I'm going to struggle a little bit. I'm not really adapting to them. 7 iron, 8 iron, 9 iron, pitch and wedge, okay, fine. But I think the 5 and 6 irons, I'm going to struggle a little bit. But we'll see. Well, I'm going to give it one more go before I make my mind up about selling them and getting this, maybe trying the Sim Max irons if I can get my hands on them, or just sticking to my Callaway Steelheads. They don't make any sound, very, very light off the club face. They don't make a sound. Very soft feeling irons. It's more of a feel iron than the Steelhead. The steel iron is more forgiveness. But like I say, Rick Shields said, for a performance iron, this is the most forgiving irons I've ever had, and I just wasn't feeling what he was feeling, especially with the 5 and the 6 irons. Maybe 7, 8, 9 pitch and wedge, okay, they felt all right, and I feel as if I can control them with a slight fade. But the 5 and 6 iron, I'm still a bit not certain about them. I'm not certain about them. But the driver's fine. I'm happy with the driver, although it's been heavily used. It was only 100 quid for the head, so I'm not going to complain. If there's a newer club head, I might buy a newer club head for the same model. But I think it's going to work for me. The Epic 2017 Big Bertha model. Like I say, it's the same one I think Liam Harrison uses out of Golf Mix, except his is the Epic Flash model, not the Great Big Bertha. Mine's the Epic Great Big Bertha. So yeah, we'll just. Sorry, the video cut off there. What was I saying? Yeah, I think that the driver I'm going to be fine with, but with the irons, it might take a bit more time. Might take a bit more time to get used to them. Like I say, I'll have to go because I'm not feeling that great, to be honest. Golf fence, to be honest. My brain fog, my eyes and hands. It's getting to me a little bit now. So yeah, that's it. I really hope soon all this will clear up and I'll be able to get out and do a proper 9 holes over 2 days or 18 holes, and do the Remembrance Day special. And I think I'll try and get round with the TaylorMades, and I'll try and get round with that driver, and see how I do. If not, I'll go back to my Steelheads. If I'm going to get the Sim Max, if I don't, I'll just go around with the TaylorMades and try my best with them. If I can go around one more time just to make sure, you know. But I think with the long irons, I'm going to struggle. I don't think the stiff shaft. I think the light and regular flex shafts, and yeah, we just got to see. But like I say, 7 to pitching wedge, I'm starting to get a feel for them now. And the drive is great. So what else can I say? Keep subscribing, liking the channel, keep watching folks, and I'll see you later. Bye for now. Bye.